Okay, we're at site number 2 in the Negro Amaro vineyard. So the first site had 80%, then 79, 79, 79. This probe got put in a little bit better. I was complaining last semester about not being able to get enough of the probes in, and I had worked for half a day. So I was complaining about that in class. A student grabs the drill, he sticks one in, the first one he puts in goes down all the way to almost 3 feet. And so this is a probe that shows depth, but again, with all the drilling we did in this vineyard and based on being around when they're putting in the posts and putting in the plantings, there's really available soil in the first couple of feet. After that, there's a pretty decent rocky layer here. But let's take a look at the moisture readings at this site. So site number 2 at 6-inch depth is 85%, 9 inches, 82%, 12 inches, 87%, 80%, 77%, and then at depth is 76%. And so again, these numbers are higher than the first one, but you have to take into effect what different soil is here. And so what I've done is I've irrigated everything at the beginning of the season, got it to field capacity. I know what the saturation point is for each of these, and then I've let it drain for a day, and I've taken readings at all the sites. That number is my baseline. And so everything that it goes higher than that, I know it's more saturated. If it goes lower than that, that's deficit watering, in my opinion. And so I use that baseline to make a determination of when we need to water or not. If we had this soil, was all clay soil, it would be holding moisture more tightly. The numbers we would get on the readings might be 100%, might be more than 100%. If this was an extremely sandy soil, the readings would be a lot lower because those soils don't hold as much moisture. And so again, like I mentioned, you could have a vineyard with different areas of soil, different soil structure. It's not just about the watering that's being done, it's about the water holding capacity and then the readings you get from the same watering. I could water this whole vineyard 24 gallons and get different readings at each site. But since we know the baseline, we can make a determination of when we need to water or not. Thank you.